Hey folks, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova. Alright, let's see where we were in this game. So, okay, we're a little bit of a financial deficit. I think this was because we had an event going on, didn't we, that was causing us... Yeah, we got this super bacteria event. It's going to be going on for another few turns, I think. Let's just see what we can do about... Ah, look what we found here. An economic relic. It's on the other side of the sector, unfortunately, but that is very, very nice. I would like to get that if I can. This is why you want to get scouts out early. Probes are very, very important in this game. And one of the reasons why the AI plays so well, by the way, is because it uses a lot of probes. And no, it does not cheat before I get people going, well, the AI just cheats. No, it doesn't. It actually uses the same rules as the player. Okay, so what are we building? Okay, we're building this tide pools. Let's just end the turn then. Here comes Universal Translator. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realise that there's this one, unlocked districts. Often through these, the technologies, I actually plough through them a little bit quickly, and I don't always look exactly at the stuff that they're doing, because there's a few sort of, I wouldn't say boilerplate text, but I guess there are. Like, for example, Universal Translator is a no-brainer tech. You've got to get it, and as is something like hyperwave radio as well. Some of these you don't have to. You don't necessarily have to go for the military stuff if you don't want to at all. I wouldn't play like that personally. I think it would be a losing strategy. Okay, hyperwave radio, now we're talking about that. Let's get that because this is going to give us an extra policy that we can add, and that's going to be really useful. I think I'd probably go for Hearts of the Empire so that we can increase our spending. Now, oh, it looks like our... Okay. Has that event ended? I'm wondering. I want to go with the growth bonus still. Let's just check the growth on Torian. You've got to be a little bit careful not to outgrow your ability to sustain, sustain people, or sustain population. Now we do have another couple of... We've got Rookbat 2 here and Thielbar 1. These two are both getting off the ground, so let's just continue.
Our scientists have developed a universal translator.
Okay.
This remarkable device...
This gives us a diplomacy bonus. We can actually talk to the Yor now if we want, and we could assign them a diplomat. I think I actually quite now that they fixed diplomatic I forget what you call it now, diplomatic credit. What's it called? Okay, we can't see it yet. I think you can use that. I forget what it's called now, but anyway, the diplomatic credit basically, or the diplomatic resource. I actually quite value that now because it's actually worth something. For a while in GalCiv, it didn't really do a whole lot. It was kind of worthless, and you just sort of accumulated it, and it didn't really do much. And that was something that got fixed, and so now it's actually quite valuable. You can trade it for money if nothing else. So, and I would advise you do that. Okay, 28 culture points. I don't want nihilism. Where were we before? Was it egalitarianism? That was it. Okay. All colonies generate +1 influence per month. This isn't a terrible thing to do. Like, we just go into Torian and just look how this is generating influence, right? You see that we've got +1 coming from our planetary base, 7 is coming from the governor, and then the rest is coming from a mix of our citizens. And then we've got cultural input. And the cultural input comes from, where are we? Planetary inputs. There we are, look. So this is our cultural input. +1 is significant. It's all planets as well, so like you'll get them from feeder colonies as well, if I'm reading that right. So it's better than it looks. Yes, all colonies, right? So this is all of them. So for example, on our homeworld there, we'd actually get +3. That is actually significant, and for 25 culture points, that's not too bad. Core worlds start with 100 influence and an additional 5 influence per turn. That's core worlds. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I think some people miss the nuance in GalCiv, and they say they make stuff up and just say like, oh, it's not very deep, or it's too, it's what's one of the common things that people say about GalCiv? Like, oh yeah, the game plays the same every time. I think what it is people aren't looking at the mechanics properly. So I'm going to give you an example here. Look at the difference between the benefit here between all colonies generate +1 influence per month, right, and this one here where you get +5 influence per turn for core worlds. Can you think about why that might be better in certain circumstances and why this one might be better under certain circumstances? And I'll give you a clue. It's all to do with the way that the core world colony split thing works. This is why I love GalCiv. It's really deep, and there are multiple playstyles that are intended, and the developers have put a bunch of tools in there that allow you to really lean into those kind of playstyles. Okay, and they seem like subtle. Like a lot of people just look at it and they just kind of they just see number one games design where it's like, oh, +1 here, +2 here. But there is a little bit of that, but the way that the game has been built allows that kind of number-based games design actually to really shine, I think, and it's a really well done system. There's a reason why I like this game, and it's not just because I work for Stardock. I quickly identified Supernova as being a very, very good, well-designed game, man. You know, and it's been fixed up a lot as well. A lot of my misgivings about the game have been kind of, you know, have been defeated, let's say. Hyperwave radio, here we go. So we get the coordination beacon, a civilization achievement that's going to give us influence, growth and control. That's really nice. You want to get this up as soon as possible, because that extra control per month will translate into more of your executive orders. Beacon of Babylon, this has always been such a broken thing. I think it's been really, really nerfed significantly. Still powerful. It's supposed to be, though. This is a galactic achievement that you get if you want to try and win through influence. This could be a good way for us to go. Also, we've got the planetary beacon for influence growth. This is a colony unique thing. It's still, again, if you want to lean into the influence stuff, this is going to be good. We can upgrade entertainment, and we get +1 policies too. Okay, leadership recruitment's coming. This is going to give us another policy. We got really lucky there. That was a really, really lucky roll with the research bonus, and yeah, this gives us invite leaders, which is going to enable us to get more leaders in early. Sorry, guys. We don't have much money at the moment, but we'll be able to fix that. Got commanders yet? Yes, we have. Okay, let's get this guy in. He might make a good commander. He's not got very high loyalty, but that doesn't matter when you're a commander. He's also going to be a decent commander. Let's just have a look. He's got -2 diligence, +3 wealth. That's another really good governor. Look, I'm tempted to put this guy in as a governor. Just got kind of crappy stats, but the +3 wealth is not to be sniffed at. I'm sure we've got someone else who's got that as well. Yeah, we have, haven't we? Where is it? Oh, maybe I was just looking at someone else. No, maybe we didn't. Maybe this is the guy I was looking at before then. Anyway, he's going to be a good leader, right? Because +3 wealth is actually pretty big. Especially on a well-developed colony, and if I remember right, we've got a decent colony. Is it Rookbat? Yeah, this one's going to be a nice wealth-generating colony. Look at the planetary input; it's really, really high. Yeah, look, we've got this feeder colony, Rookbat 1. You couldn't colonize this, but look at that 7 in wealth input, and we've got this. You know, I mean, we've already got a not insignificant amount of wealth on this planet as it is. This is a great colony, and I think that this dude here, we really want this other governor in. The only problem is we don't have any harmony crystals. Oh no, he's got high loyalty. So look, he'd actually be a really good leader to switch into once we've actually built the colony up, because the other existing guys have not really got very high diligence, and we need that manufacturing bonus. It's only 6%. Yeah. He's got kind of low social skills as well. Looking on that. Yeah, he's also got the same social skills. High loyalty. So it's that low diligence. That's a bit of a bummer, and that's coming from that trait he's got, distracted. So this guy's a bit of a scatterbrain. He's a Torian bimbo, but yeah, he is going to make lots of money. Could be a good leader to have in there. Let's just keep him there for the time being. Have we got anything we can do with him? Yeah, let's put him in the... Ooh. We might be able to find a way to... Okay, I could jiggle these around a little bit. Now, when you do this, by the way, you just reset a lot of stuff. So you have to be a little bit careful. that right? No, that's the wrong dude. Sorry. I've just woken up, so I'm a little bit scatterbrained. Okay, so yeah, we can, and then we'll put him in as our Minister of Colonization. He's not a very good Minister of Colonization. Let's switch these two. So we'll have him as the Minister of Colonization with a bigger bonus. He'll give us +5 approval, and then we'll have this guy with his modest diligence of +6. One of the nice things about the Torians is we get this ability to boost our intellect on our home world. So we do get it's a relatively modest boost at first, but there are other things that you can do. Like if you get the Torians and you take them into progressivism, you can start boosting their intelligence further, I think. Or am I making that up? Yeah, it's this one here, Singularity. It gives you all your citizens +1 intelligence. But you have to work for a long time to get that one. Speaking of which, we probably should sort this out. So we are... Get which are we are now? Collectivism, isn't it? That's right. Let's get unification. I'm going to want this early because this is going to give us a big influence boost to Toria. You'll see that expand over the next turn. Let's get Heart of the Empire in there. We might go for population cap. Heart of the Empire is immediately going to give us more taxes, and I'm going to translate that straight away. Yeah, probably about there, something like that. Let's just check how many citizens we've got in Toria. Okay, we're starting to rapidly fill this up. Don't have anyone with really good diligence. Let's just get this one out. Oh, we've got some pirates. We'll have to deal with those. Here's the yaw, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So we've got the yaw really... Iconia is really, really damn close to us. I think we should try to... we could try and culture push them. We could, you know, we could pretend to be friends with them and then just swallow them with culture. And then we could actually integrate the yaw into our society. And that would be pretty interesting. That would be a pretty interesting play because your citizens are pretty good. Oh, we can draft colonists as well. Okay, going out that way. Let's go and get this one here. We definitely want to do that. It's worth the approval penalty, I think. Let's see what leader we got. God, he's bad. At least he's got half decent diligence, but yeah, he's not very good. We got another. Oh, those two are. Those are constructors. This is the guy we want over there, but he's already on this way. Yikes. Right, let's swap in Victoria. So what we're going to do is we go to the spawner and we bring it back out again. And then we put a better leader in. We need one that has got relatively high statistics. Like this guy would be good. I'm going to put him in there. Mind you, got one with even higher social skills. I really want this to be a spreadsheet. This is one of the last UI gripes I've got about GalCiv. Having to search through this. This is still kind of unacceptable, to be honest. So let me show you what I mean. So here, look, we've got this great little screen. Look, we've got a citizen spreadsheet, and some of the other guys that I talk to who play GalCiv are actually using this now all the time. So they come into the transport citizen thing. That suggests to me that we need to get a spreadsheet in there. You know, a citizen spreadsheet. I think it's just so important. It probably needs its own UI page or something, or just some way to get into it. Like, you know, you double click on a citizen or right click on it and then say spreadsheet, and then you can go into this spreadsheet so you can see all these guys lined up against one another. That's really my big last UI gripe now on GalCiv. And I might, yeah, I'm gonna mention that, I think. Okay, we've got a flagship here. What do we do with this? Go and get the ones that are closer to... No, let's go and get this one. Get the one that's close. Your singularity of approach Governor Anola Boss with a lucrative trade deal. This one's good. It reduces... This is really good, though. Like, 5 wealth on the planet is very strong. And this one... Okay, this has got a weak income. It is going to reduce our overall approval. But +5. I mean, let's pretend to be friendly with you, or I'm going to swallow them up. I'll just show you what that's done, by the way. Okay, look at this. Oh, that's Theo bar 2. Sorry, this was Rook's bar 2. Look. Oh, hang on. Theo bar. Yeah, look, this one here. We've actually got 13 wealth input now. That's massive. We're going to be swimming in cash now. What we really want to do is we want to build up on these now. Make sure that we do have the financial districts, but we've got to get some manufacturing infrastructure in there first. We also need to get the shipyards up. Interesting. I just saw a little bug there. I didn't get a tooltip. Sorry, I didn't get a turn timer. Okay. Pirates. Let's send this down this way. This was a good find, by the way. I'd like to get that economic starbase if we can. Or that economic relic. Just want to scout out what they've got in their home system. Okay, here at Thielbar 1. Yeah, look at this guy. He's actually quite good. We want the supply base as soon as possible. But I think until we get it, let's grab a manufacturing district. I probably want one there too. And maybe there. And then we're going to start thinking about getting some financial buildings up and making use of that wealth input. Okay. Another flagship here.
Our premier vessel has discovered the remnants of an explorer's ship that went missing a long time ago. Along with it, we found a...
So we found a new planet to settle. Where is that? You see it? If we can notice a new one. This one here. I like this one, but it's interesting because it... I think there's a way, by the way, to zoom in on it. I just missed it. But, yeah, it should discover it in... I think it might have been that one. Here. Anyway. Or it might pop up into existence later on. Just scope out the rest of Iconian, your territory. Hey, we've got leadership recruiting. That's going to give us one more max policy. Minister of Justice position. That's good for reducing crime. But I think we're going to have a lot of crime at the moment. I think we go for artificial gravity next. That's going to give us extra move. We've actually got quite good movement anyway as the Torians. We move and colonize very quickly. No, I don't want land exploitation. APL stimulus is probably... It's going to give us a little... We're going to have to tax ourselves a little bit more. There we are. Okay. Let's check our growth rate on Toria. Yeah, I'm actually... We build a... Yeah, we didn't even bother with the orbital improvement here. I don't think we need it. Our growth rate is so crazy. What we can do is we can start sending citizens off from Toria over to these other places anyway. Yeah, see, this is a good one. Yeah, so send him off to Thielbar. Okay, and that just in case I forget this and we start getting starvation, I think I might actually just switch over from growth over to economy now. We even do it to manufacturing. That's probably even better. Okay.
A food processing centre from an ancient precursor civilization has been discovered on this planet. If a governor were to make use of it, it could prove to be highly beneficial.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the extra food than some resources. The precursor nanites are really good though. Okay, this guy's got no social skills. He would be good. Okay. So let's get him. Get him out to this one here. Regol 3. Hang on, where was that other one? I had another colony ship. Or am I just going crazy in my old age? Oh, that's the only one. Okay, did I just grab this one instead? I'm going crazy, guys. That's what it is. Getting dementia in my old age. Let's go and put this. We need to get him a little bit closer. I want to cover this asteroid field. Yeah. Okay. We went that way, didn't we? Okay, there's nothing at this star anyway. Okay, we'll head back this way. Okay, this probe is just rolling back some of the fog wall around here, and then we're going to head back to this star. The Yor won't be very happy that we've got ships in there. Oh, they're sending colony ships out. I don't want the Yor to colonize that. Do I shoot it down? I think we'll get there before them, especially if we use emergency speed. Problem is, we'll be at war with the Yor. Thing is, though, what are the Yor going to do at this time of the game? Really, not a lot. I don't think they can beat me in a fight early, just because of the fact that I just got more population, and I don't want them to colonize that. They might grab this one. That said, we could just try. If we can grab this one here. Let's just use the emergency. See if we can beat them to it. I don't think we will, but hopefully they don't go for the. Hopefully they go for this one, not this one. I just saw. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I just saw an enemy colony ship head off in that direction. There it is. Look, and its movement is 11. Yeah, wow. There's no chance. They got 11 move already, man. That's crazy. Okay. I think we want some. I want to put the coordination beacon up so we get that extra control and influence growth. That said, nation's alright. Getting a financial district wouldn't hurt. Get a quick financial district up just so we can increase our income just a little bit. And I think I'm going to put this thing up. So this one gives you influence with the adjacency bonus. Influence growth +1. This is a tide pool, so we want to put this next to this. Something like that, I reckon. Then we could fill it. We could build influence. If we're going to go for an influence build, which I think could be really good fun with the Torians, actually. So maybe we try that. It's not their massive strong point, but okay. Pirate threat mission. Let's get this Durantium before the Yor can pick up on it. Finding Starbase, here we go. Yeah, look at that, so cool, man. And here's our first Starbase. You know, when I'm playtesting this and stuff at work, or I'm playing it for pleasure, I often skip past these cutscenes now, but I think it's worth checking them out from time to time because they're just so beautiful. Okay, so we got 0.4 Durantium per turn. That's a good Durantium haul. That means we're going to be well set for kind of railgun-based ships, projectile-based ships. Yeah, watch this this colony ship head off. I'm hoping it will grab the one that requires the extreme colonization, but it will probably go for the amazing one there. Oh, it's these planets too, look. Ahriman. What was Ahriman? Was Ahriman a demon? Oh, look. Okay, Ahriman was an Indian demon of some kind, if I remember right. Some kind of deity. Yeah, so they've actually taken this one here. There's a colony here we missed. So we might be okay. Let's go and try and grab Regor 3 as quickly as we can. we are blocked in by the Torians here. They're actually started pretty much in the same star cluster as us. So that's interesting. This is why I like this new clustered system. It's really, really cool, man. It's really, really cool. It's changed the game so much. Okay. Okay, so this star system here, Ahriman, is very, very nice. Let's get this one going down this way. What do I mean by this one? This one is the probe, of course. The town system. Artificial gravity. Okay, so we're going to increase our move speed. And I think we want... Let's get planetology, because we are running out of space. We are going to need some housing on Toria. Our growth is pretty fast. Now, have we got enough potential colonies to be able to sustain putting up these recruitment stations? I just don't think so. Maybe not. I think I'm going to put this guy as a worker, just so we get a little bit more out of him. Just see if that event is ended. Yeah, I think it has. Look. Okay. Taxes are too high. I don't think they're too high. I think they're not high enough. Yeah, let's. I do want to get some more taxes in. Sorry, guys. Okay, so manufacturing 3.7. Yeah, very poor manufacturing. Get this guy as a worker as well. Got loads of food. One of the nice things about the Torians, they get plenty of food at the start of the game. Okay, should we build a shipyard? No, it's not. We're not quite ready for that yet. Let's get ourselves... Yeah, I said I was going to leave that, didn't I? So... Yeah, I want to put a starport there. Let's put a manufacturing district up here. Okay, have we got any... Is it worth building an asteroid miner? Yes. We definitely want some asteroid miners, but is it a priority? Not. I'm wondering, should we send the supply ship out to the Elbar? That's got really, really low manufacturing, but this one is worse. It's Rukbat 2. Let's send it out to Rukbat 2. Let's help Rukbat 2 get off the ground. Let's get another supply ship. Oh, wait. Have we got... Let me just think about this a bit. Oh, we are in range, look, of Ahriman 3. That would piss the Yor off big time. They would not like that. But do I care? That's the question. How bothered am I about pissing the Yor off? I think our plan is going to be just to try to swallow them up. Yeah, we've got decent decent influence output. We're going to get even more once we start getting this influence play off the ground, I'd say. Oh, we also want to get a constructor up. A little bit expensive though. Freighters might be useful. Should we get a freighter and send it to here? I think that'd be a good idea. That's going to give us immediate money, and credits are low at the start of the game. Now we could build another flagship. That's another thing we could do, and then we start sending these out, flagships out to take these. But we're not really doing a flagship build. That's really strong, by the way. Because you can sell a lot of the relics that you get, or a lot of the junk that you find out in space. Even the space junk's often, even the space junk's good to pick up. Now, there's also you can get a ship called the Independence from getting individualism. This is another way you can get a quick boost to your flagships.
Our flagship encounters a celestial phenomenon that inspires
awe.
Oh,
very nice.
This appears to be a form of cosmic art, created by an unknown species.
I'm going to spread out cosmic art. I like to think it's intergalactic Torian hentai. Our survey team has discovered fragments of an ancient Honorian warning beacon drifting among debris. This shattered pieces might still hold clues. Okay. Big treasury. Let's reconstruct the beacon. Why not? Now, has that started? Yeah, it has. It started a quest. Build a beacon reconstruction lab on one of your planets. Is that this one? Okay. Shattered beacon fragments. I'm glad I did this because I don't think I've done this one before actually. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Maybe some of you who are watching are aware of the horrors that I'm about to get myself involved in. Yeah, look at the Yor. The Yor have got some really, really nice planets around near them. They've got harmony crystals, look. On Ariman 3. Oh boy, I want that. I really want that. Need another probe, I think, as well. I actually missed scouting this area. Okay, here's planetology. Most notably, it gives us housing district and the atmospheric cleanser, which is good for reducing pollution, which is nice for the Torians because they do not like pollution very much. Okay, let's get space weapons, just so that we can start building military ships because we're going to need it. Because the Yor are dangerous, and we need to start building military ships pretty fast, pretty quickly, I should say. Oh, what was that? Ragnar 3. Call it Ragnar Prime.
The planet is inhabited by an enormous colony of subterranean insects that are usually peaceful. Our scientific team has discovered that the insects' nests are lined with something we call harmony crystals. We have the potential to excavate these crystals. However, this could provoke the insect inhabitants, which resemble large scorpions, into aggression. What would you like us to do next?
Okay, 20 harmony crystals is really good. And, you know, oh man. Great choice. Let's just get some harmony crystals are really useful. By the way, you'll notice that this trade resources now is it's got its own little UI thing so that we don't clog up the main strategic resources UI. I think that was a really nice change to the game. Yeah, so I got a lot of good leaders with really low loyalty, or with a bunch of low loyalty. So harmony crystals are going to be nice. In fact, we got a governor. This guy, if we give him a harmony crystal, he's going to be performing better because after over 80, I think it is. Yeah, you can't give him another one. We've got one more left. They're also worth selling. If we can, when they come up for sale, we can sell them and make a bit of cash. But I tend to keep them. I think they're better used to fix problems with your governors. Okay. Another good planet here. Potential colony. Man, I love playing this game. It's so much fun. This phase of GalCiv 4 is just so fun. Okay, look, so here we are. We've managed to get ourselves a constructor over to this Promethean. Ah, look, it decided to update the... let's just put it here. Mining Starbase. And let's get some... How much Promethean have we got around here? There's another one down there. I think we probably want to put a mining drones on this. It only uses one module, and it's kind of it's a bit of a no-brainer providing you've got modules to spare. And Promethean's useful for your ships. Oh, ship design. Okay, space weapons. Gives us the basic weapons. Oh, and it gives us the assassin doctrine as well. And at least some weapon systems. Okay, upgrading manufacturing districts is going to be nice for us. Also, upgrading research would be nice for us. Let's just look at the tech navigator. So we want to be looking at governance. And where are we? This one. This is the line we want here. The Xeno Entertainment. This is what gives us our influence. Yeah, stellar immigration. This is the one. This is the line that we want. So, but it's a little bit expensive at the moment, and I think we probably want to, if we're going to start doing cultural push, we need to have the weapon systems to back it up. It's really critical. Let's get the supply depot next. Okay. And here on, this is Skybridge at Toria. Let me think about this. What do I want? Okay, we've got more Durantium we could grab. If we don't do it, your will. So that's important for us to take. So how close are we? We can't quite get this relic here. That would be a really nice star base to put up there. Antimatter there. There must be a black hole nearby. Oh no, is that Lyrium? Sorry. Antimatter's the yellow one, isn't it? Okay. While I'm thinking, let's just send this off to Iconia and just get some trade going with your... Very tempted to do that again, but I think maybe we get the supply ship and just start getting these other colonies off, off the ground. That's a really nice world as well. I wonder if we can wait though until we've got the executive order. This one here. There's 2 months until it's available. We don't have the control for it though. It's going to take a while for us to be able to get it. Yeah, I think we'll go for the supply base, supply ship, and we'll send that off to Rookbat 2 just to try and get this going a little bit faster.
A field of strange floating crystals pulses with an unnatural energy. These may be harmony crystals once used by the Arnor.
We're going to get more for selling them. I'm going to sell these and just see if we can get what we got a leader wise. Oh wow, look at this. We've got a great science leader here. Oh, he's an environmentalist as well. Okay. Okay, so he's an instant Minister of Technology, I think, even though he's got a great, he's going to be a really good leader too. But we could put this guy as a commander in return. So have we got a, yeah, this is a flagship, this is a flagship, and these are all flagships. What's the difference between all of these? The Eye of Odd. Sensor range per level, increase hit points based on diligence, same. Is this like a better combat ship? I think. Oh no, it's really fast. Okay, yeah, it's got high movement, good sensors. That's interesting. This is also quick. Okay, it's not quite as strong. Okay, these are cool. This one is designed for speed and can quickly respond to emergencies. Has got weapons in it as well, just basic kinetic weapons. This one's got beam attack. Let's get this one here. Yeah, +1 sensor range per level. Increase hit points from diligence. Increase attack on based on the commander's resolve. Yeah, he's got reasonable diligence as well. Okay. So this is always useful. Getting more, I mean, early defenses is going to be super helpful, but also being able to get the flag module as well, really nice. We've got Durantium to give this thing an extended hull. Wow, this has got a lot of hit points. It's actually pretty good. No, I don't know if I want to spend 3 Durantium on it though. Let's just upgrade it with the command bridge and make it faster. Okay. And we'll go and grab some of this space junk. Now at the start of the game I do not automate my probes. I like to do it myself. But later on you will see me using the automation a little bit more. At the start of the game I don't like to automate stuff. I'm not a big fan of automation in games in general, unless it's really necessary. Unless it's really done well and ties in very well to the game mechanics.
While exploring an asteroid belt, our archaeologists made a startling discovery. They stumbled upon an ancient base that once belonged to the enigmatic but now extinct Zendar race. The base is brimming with advanced technology that has the potential to significantly accelerate our research effort.
We could switch this to something else that we need, and then we could grab that. For example, economic development might be quite nice. Emissaries is quite good for the diplomacy bonus. Xeno Entertainment was the one that we were looking at. Let's just switch to Xeno Entertainment, which we definitely want at some point, and we'll grab that event.
We've discovered an asteroid that is emitting an unusual energy signal. It appears that there might be an alien structure hidden beneath its surface.
This is a bit of a dodgy one.
In response, we dispatched a landing party to investigate.
I'm going to roll the dice.
The second landing party is taken aback when they stumble upon members of the first landing party working on an unusual...
This one spawned an enemy ship. Where did that spawn? See it. We'll see it soon enough.
While exploring an asteroid belt, our archaeologists...
Okay, so there we go, look. So we just got 5 months worth of progress on Xeno Entertainment. That might adjust next turn. But that was a really good bet, and I'm glad I did that. Okay, Rookbat 2. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stored goods because we got that supply ship came in. I'm really tempted, you know, just to put an immediate financial district down. That's going to give us increase our gross income. It's not going to be a massive boost. Saying that it might be even smarter to just go with something like that's 100 construction costs. That's another quick one that will come out. Yeah, we could put it here, look. Okay, that's 5 turns. This is just going to be a construction planet. We're going to need to supply it with... I wonder if it might be better to get the shipyard up first. And then we can start building our own supplies. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. What do you want? I want to give us space doctrine. Frigates for all of this. I don't want to give them 3 other starbase modules. No, I don't think that's a good deal for me. But you just have to be aware that they're probably let's have a look. We can figure it out by going to the graphs. Look, this new screen. So let's just see what the military power is like compared to ours. Yeah, it's better. So we've got to be a little bit careful here. Look, we can't let them get too strong. I reckon we're much better than them in economy. Unsurprisingly, we're not beating them in manufacturing. We won't be beating them in research either because they're the yaw. But we got massive population compared to them. Diplomatic capital, that was the name of it. Yeah, look, we need to defend ourselves militarily, but otherwise I think we're okay. We just got to be a little bit careful that the yaw don't get angry with us very fast. Yeah, look, they're starting to get annoyed with us. I think we need to start building some military ships. Okay, where's he? Oh, he sent a trade ship to us. That's interesting. So let's have a look at our trade routes. Yeah, he sent to Rookbat 2. He sent a trade route. We've not got ours sent. Yeah, there's our freighter. We've not even sent ours out yet. That's interesting. So we're going to get a decent trade. It's going to be good for us to trade with the yaw at the start of the game. I might even just drop my tax rate just a bit. Yeah, just so we can increase our manufacturing a little bit more. All right. Now, Ragnar Prime. Oh, that's a really good colony. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Really, I need to get a governor on this one. He's good, look. He's really cheap too. It's another wealthy planet, look. Do I want him on here? I think so. Okay, so we've got another core world. Okay, that's a good place to put this. This is a good place to put this as well. This is also a good place to put this. Yeah, look at this, because we would get a really big gross income from putting it on here. So we are missing out, but we will be able to fill these in probably with the terraforming later. I think we probably want this up first. Can't rush build it, but we'll need to send a supply ship out. A little bit far away, that's the only problem. But let's do that. Let's send this over to this supply ship we just built. Alright, now let's have a look. Do we want to build any more colonies? Don't know what's over here. Send the eel over here just to check this this system that I've not even checked yet. A bit crazy of me. Found a whole bunch of stuff down there. Okay. Let's build another freighter and send another one to Iconia, just so we just solidify that trade route. It will actually make it so they're less likely to declare war on me too, but don't rely on it with the yaw. They won't be friends with us forever. Okay, so we've now got a ship here at Rookbat 2, the shipyard, sorry. Build an asteroid miner, because I think we've got asteroids here, haven't we? Let's get an asteroid miner up and we'll be able to take advantage of those.
In the field of debris, we've discovered an ancient ship. This ship has no power except for a series of pods within it, each containing thousands of aliens.
Ooh.
After many long hours of investigation, we have determined...
Let's get the constructor. I think that would be a really, really nice little boost. Where that turned up. Oh, we'll find it shortly. Oh, here we are, look. Okay. How about we send it to Thielbar and we'll grab that Durantium with it. What was that pirate ship we created, by the way? Oh, we do have some antimatter right on our borders. We don't need it yet, though. We just need to make sure the Yaw don't try and take it from us. One of the things about playing friendly is that if the enemy starts sneaking things into your territory, it can be annoying. Okay, here's the Kryn. Okay, we've got another very dangerous neighbour, look. Let's see what they've got. Basic stuff. I think we're going for space elevators. No, we went for Xeno Entertainment, that's right, but we will get space elevators. We'll talk to the Kryn in a bit. I wonder where they are. Maybe around here somewhere. Okay, looks like we got a fairly busy sector then. Research speeds need to be increased as well. I'm at that stage of the game where I kind of want everything. Could be a big one. Have we got... How much space have we got? Not a lot yet. Still, at just 2 turns, it's kind of... Seems an idea just to build that pretty much straight away, so... There's our capital. Scope. Health and tourism. Let's just bang it here. It's only going to come out in 1 turn. Oh, sorry. Let go of the mouse. Pretty quick. Also, oh yeah, wow, we need to build housing. I'd missed that, so that's going to be good because that will give us a boost to the wealth as well. Because one of the nice things about housing districts is they give you a +1 level to all, so housing's really, really important. Don't overlook how important citizens are in this game, man. Like, they're really, really useful. They've got so many uses.
As your leading ship nears a deserted cargo container, it identifies an advanced resource depletion module inside. This enigmatic device possesses the ability to drain the resources of an adversary's planet.
Yeah, you can't use this on anyone unless you're at war with them.
Trade it for
so I'm going to trade it for credits. It is actually quite good. But the Yor have just got crazy manufacturing anyway, so it's not going to help us against those guys. So I think we probably just want to sell it. Let's just see what we can buy with that, though. Okay, we can get an immediate leader, and we'll stick him into... Oh, he's not got very high diligence, so... Which means he's going to have low hit points. Oh, we got factions, though. Great. Now, he's got low diligence. Is there a faction that has a diligence? Remind census tourism, isn't it? He's got high resolve. It's going to increase crime. Yeah, he's going to reduce... this is nice. Reducing pollution and increasing growth is pretty good. Just remind myself of how long we've got before this citizen comes out. Might be worth just sending one of these guys off. That's what I'm going to do, isn't it? Send one of these guys off to Ragnar Prime. I'll just kickstart that a little bit. Okay. I just find this phase of GalCiv just so fun, man. Wow, look at this. Okay, so we've got some Durantium down here too. Got some space monsters down this way. Here's Xeno Entertainment. Okay, this is going to increase our influence growth and culture points. Influence has been heavily nerfed in this game over the last year or so, or 2 years, because it was really just crazy. It was so easy to win with influence, but now it's much... You have to build for it now for it to be as crazy, but still, you can still do crazy influence. Let's get weapon systems, and we'll start building some ships, I think. Okay, there we go, our first trade route. So that is with Iconia. Now this will gradually, over time, we've got a bunch of trade with the Yor now, and they're going to like that. Although it's the Yor, so they don't like it that much. But look, we are trading with each other. We've got actually +2. That's actually negated a lot of those negative issues that we've got. We should try and get some down to the Kryn too. Although I guess first we need to find where they are. Then we need to get our, we need to put a starbase up or something so we can get some extra range. All right. Do we get the independence? We're not really using a lot of colonies. All the tradition's really good. But I'm actually thinking about some of these influence-based. Yeah, let's get these. We'll get tolerance. So we're actually going to go into egalitarianism a little bit. We can come back and go for some of these. Yeah, +2 levels of housing. This is pretty good. This one's quite good because it increases the amount of people or citizens will have this trait here, and those you can then get consensus, and then you can get increased approval from those guys. Citizens' expectations reduced as well. It's pretty good. Okay, can't manually control that one this turn. Lots of colonies around here, look. Okay, so we didn't really miss much on this planet. Let's just, sorry, on this system here. The Narn system. Okay, I want this as a mining starbase. I'm not being particularly careful where I put it up. Let's put the mining drones on so we just get extra Durantium. We've got a good Durantium output now. Galactic Festival is really good. Are we actually getting any income from tourism yet? I think so. I want to increase my tax rate a little bit so we get a little bit more money. Alien, know this, we are ancient when the universe was new, but we are now only a dim shadow of what we once were. Okay. We also have a face that looks a little bit like a testicle. Let's see what they've got. I wonder if we can trade for some stuff. Ship ranges, ship sensor range would be really good. Also research districts would be nice. See if we can trade this. We'll give them Xeno Entertainment. Leadership recruiting. Okay, these guys are in the mood to trade, look. Persuade them and get some money out of them too. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of new research from that out of that deal. Now, why am I trading with them? Because they're a little bit further away from me, presumably, and I think that it would be good to make it, you know, we're not very fast at research at the moment, so catching up on some of these techs is pretty important, but it will strengthen that faction. You just have to be aware of that. Also, later on, they'll be able to trade that stuff with our rivals, potentially, although I doubt they'll be doing much trade with the Yor. Experimental weapons, planetary adaptation, or cultural influence. Oh man, look at this. Let's go for this early. Other stuff that we probably need more, to be honest. But man, like, just upgrading our culture right early in the game is going to be pretty useful. Okay, got another freighter. Let's send that out to Iconia again. There's nothing to stop me putting multiple trade routes between, you know, the same place. That's a really good planet there. I think we'll try to. How far are we away from this executive order? By 6 turns. I'll wait. So rather than build a spawner, let's get a hermit crab out and we're going to get a cultural base up here, I think. Oh, we could go for the economic relic. Yeah, that would also be a useful thing to do. Yeah, so I think we'll try and get that first, because that would be a really big bonus for us. Okay. Okay, so we need to start a mission to get new homes. Oceanic worlds. So we're going to get a culture point if we can find another oceanic world. Are there any in... Let's have a look. That's an arboreal. Frozen. Oceanic. Okay, Jotunheim 1. One there. It's arboreal 2. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Silent leader to Soma 1. Do I want to do that? Where's Soma 1? This one. Yeah, this one. That's a good idea. This is, look, again, mind you, we get 50% supply attrition. But we are granting this a nice wealth bonus. But I think, actually, that sounds like a planet that we probably want to get somebody on. Do we want the cheaper guy with the better diligence? Or do we want the guy with the high social? Yeah, he's not a good governor anyway, look. Oh, though, look at this, +5 wealth. Have we got any harmony crystals left? Yeah, we have. Let's give him a harmony crystal. He's still a bit low. He's got high social, fortunately, but he's gonna it's gonna be difficult developing this planet, I think, but it'll be worth it in the long run for the amount of money that we get. Get this here. Yeah, look, we've got Heliosaur as well. That's also a really great thing to get. This dude's not very happy though. It's going to take a while to get these up and happy. I think we reduced taxes a little. Overall tax like approval's gone down because we just put that up, but that's okay. Population boom, that gives us an approval bonus. We go for research grants instead of shipyard stimulus. I think we do. And we're a little bit low on money, so let's maybe... No, I'm going to put it into growth still, because I think we need to fill up that planet fast. High social... Let's just go to this. Yeah, let's send him over to Soma, so we get some more people up on that planet quick. Oh, we can also build the supply depot. Wow, we definitely want that. Gonna reduce crime by 9%. That's amazing. Let's get that up really quickly. We've also got the manufacturing bonus that we can go for. Here, the eel. Let's just give it a command bridge. Give it some extra speed. Also got some thulium there we could grab.
Our flagship comes across a deserted mining drone, adrift in space. It seems the drone originates from an
Let's get the Heliosaur. We've got loads of Durantium. Okay, let's get the diplomacy. Oh, hang on. This is good, an extra population cap. The thing is, we don't really need it at the moment. Yeah, we've got plenty of... do we even need this? I don't think we even need this housing yet. The thing is, it will be good for just boosting overall stuff, so it might be worth building just for the adjacency bonuses, to be honest. But this barrier reef as well. So let's see what that one does. Influence growth +1 and increases planetary defenses. Yeah, we want to put that there, don't we? I think I'd get that up before, actually, so we can increase our influence growth. We'll come back to that later. We do need more manufacturing on that planet, there's no doubt about it. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to get this supply base up first. I'm going to put that there. We can't afford to rush build that. Let's get free media just so we've got a better diplomacy. That will stop us from getting attacked early, although we still do need to build some ships eventually. As if you look, we're quite low on the warship level military rating. Here's the Iconians. Having the Yor and the Iconians so close is going to be fun. You saw our borders visibly grow. Now this might be worth playing. It's got a big long cooldown. That's the problem. But it's really cheap in control. The thing is, I think I want the colony first. Yeah, I think I'm going to play an influence game with the Yor, and then. Now, whenever I say that when I'm playing these games, guys, I often end up just going to war with everyone because I'm a battle mode. And I do like fighting, but I think I will try to stick to that if I can. I'll try and stick to that plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here, folks, because I've gone on a little bit long. I got completely carried away with playing GalCiv. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. My channel content's a little bit low at the moment because... I'm working on a video game, and it's not a strategy game. I'm working on a retro game project for a retro computer, and I've just been playing loads of retro games and stuff. And I'm going to probably put some content like that up on my channel. But part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I think it will reignite my love for strategy games eventually. Because I'm kind of, apart from GalCiv and a few others, I'm really kind of going off them a little bit at the moment. I've just burned out on strategy titles. So, but I'm hoping that, yeah, focusing on some other stuff for a little bit and playing some other games will kind of broaden my horizons a little bit, particularly in terms of games design, because what I'm more interested in than playing games now really is the games design analysis stuff that I've been getting into, and I find that really, really good fun. But yeah, if you're interested in that kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Take care.